What's up, guys? My name is Mark Kern, and I am going to be the host of a new podcast, Hoops KC, where we're breaking down all the high school basketball going on in Kansas City. What an absolutely perfect time for this, as we are just a week or so away from the playoffs. Many of the 1A, 2A schools have already started, while some of the bigger schools are wrapping up their regular seasons this week. We have so much talent in Kansas City, guys, both on the girls and boys sides. I think there are teams that are absolutely going to compete for state championships in all classes from the area. And guys, this show is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a great opportunity to shine light on some of the great athletes we have in our area, both on the girls and boys side. There's tremendous athletes who are representing Kansas City and really showing the country that there's a ton of high school basketball talent in Kansas City. We're also going to bring on some of the best coaches in the area, both on the boys and girls side. Try to get some former players from the area, former coaches, and just talk hoops, man. It's the perfect time. We're getting close to March Madness, and when people hear that, they think college basketball, but there's a lot of madness left in the high school basketball season, and I'm really looking forward to it. And we got our first guest, actually. No way to, let's just get right after it. And our first guest is putting on for Kansas City, no doubt about it. He is one of the best players on an Olathe North team that has state title aspirations. And joining us now is the first official guest of Hoops KC. We got Olathe North star Cam Love. We're joined now by Cam Love of Olathe North. Cam, how we doing, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Good. Cam Love, if you haven't heard the name, one of the best players in all of Kansas City. I'm going to say the privilege and sometimes the curse of coaching against him. We've went up in your career. I was looking, Cam, we've went up 4 times. What's your record against us? What's your record?
I think we're 4-0, I think.
3-1. 3-1. We got you. We got you your Yep, the freshman year, we played
Oh,
twice. We
freshman year,
played
freshman year.
twice. Yep, we played at our place. We played really well that night, got a nice win. You got us back in the sub-state championship. So I think that's one you're going to take for sure. But man, really respect your game, and I thought you were extremely under recruited for a while, and then you get that UMKC offer, man. Just talk about that. I've had a lot of good conversations with your dad. What did that mean for you and your family when you got that offer?
I mean, it meant a lot to me because, my dream is to play Division I basketball, and for it to be like right where I've always grew up in Kansas City, like it meant a lot to me because they're usually not known for recruiting kids like in Kansas City. So for them to offer me and to be around my backyard, it meant a lot to me because it's just like I don't know, it felt like home when they offered me. So it meant a lot.
Yeah, UMKC coach Turgeon kind of setting a tone pretty quickly. Offers to you, Derek Jackson from Piper, Daughtery from Lee Summit, some really good players in the area. So it's awesome. It's awesome to see that. But Cam, I think we were talking. We played you this year. Another awesome. Every time we play, man, it's a fun game for sure.
Good environment.
It is. It was awesome. You guys got us at the buzzer on a tiki layup. But when we were talking after the game, our coaching staff, and obviously people know who you are. You're an athlete. You can finish in the open floor. The thing we were really impressed with you was your ability on defense in the ball screen coverage. Whether you were having a screen set on you or your guy was setting a screen, you are very good at blowing up screens. Is that something you work on a lot, or where does a skill like that come from?
I mean, I wouldn't really say it's a skill much. I'd say it's my effort. I pride myself on defense, like just playing hard every possession. Because even if the offensive end is not going, like not knocking down shots, you gotta be able to play hard and go get a stop on defense. So I just feel like that's just my effort. I just play with a whole bunch of effort, go out there and get stops on defense.
Oh, absolutely, man. You are very good at that. We were before we get into some other stuff, let's talk about Olathe North. Coach Ulrich's one of my favorite coaches in the city. I think he's as good a combination as there is in terms of just being a great basketball coach, but also just a genuine good human being. Talk about Coach Ulrich and what he's like to play for these last 4 years.
And Coach O, we got a real special relationship. He started recruiting me my 8th grade year, came watch me play, and like ever since then, our relationship has skyrocketed. Like he's such a good coach. Like he gets on my head and lets me know whenever I'm not doing good, and he also lets me know I am doing good because he knows like he holds me to a higher standard than a lot of people. So I really appreciate him that for always pushing me like these past 4 years of him coaching me. So I love him as a coach. It's like another father figure, pretty much.
Definitely seems like a guy when he's getting on you, maybe I did mess up, but when he's getting on you where it's coming from and the expectations, and he's just wanting you to reach your full potential. Um, oh, yeah, Olathe North, you guys have been one of the most consistent programs in our city the last, I believe you've been to state 4, maybe 5 years in a row. You keep taking that next step. 5 years in a row, man. You keep taking that step. Last year, you made it all the way to the championship. One thing I have respected about Coach Ulrich is there's been a lot of years I feel like there's a lot of football players on his team, and he does a tremendous job of adjusting to his personnel. From an outsider, this looks like one of your guys' most like true basketball teams in terms of a lot of your guys are hoopers. What's the difference this year with that?
I mean, I say like we're a lot like basketball skill wise, like I don't really know. Like we definitely have a lot more players that play basketball in the summer more like me, Sam Simmons, Max Galindo, Tiki Dang. Like we definitely got a lot more players that play basketball over the summer, but I still feel like we still play with extreme lot of effort. We play hard, play together. So I don't think it's no difference for real. I just think that this team we got a lot more AAU hoopers than more football players than usual.
Oh yeah, talking to my buddies about. I had a lot of friends come to that Olathe North game, and we were talking before. And it's like one thing with Olathe North you got to look out for is 7-0 runs happen in every basketball game both ways, but your guys' 7-0 runs a little different. It usually involves a tiki block shot into a Sam getting into the transition, throwing you a lob, and then Galindo pulling up from about 30 feet. Your guys' 7-0 runs are a little more devastating than a lot of other teams' runs.
Whenever we're playing our best basketball, it could look a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. So
Absolutely. You guys played in the game of the year. We were playing another game that night, and a lot of kids in the school, everyone could talk about is who's going to win that Shawnee Mission South or Olathe North game. Obviously, lived up to the billing. You guys have played a lot of tough teams. What does your schedule, what does the regular season do for you for a team that, obviously you guys are going through the regular season, want to win every game, but I imagine the expectations in that locker room are let's get to March and let's have some fun.
yeah, so like we usually just take it game by game. Like obviously we're not looking too far down the road. Like it's coming up now, but like beginning of the season, we wasn't looking at March. We was looking at the next game, like what's next up. So we just focus on what's next up. So the regular season is it's just getting us prepared for what we're about to step into now. The playoffs and then heading into state. So the regular season definitely gets us prepared because we play a lot of tough teams. Like played a tough Lee Summit team, lost to them by 1 point. Played a tough St. Joe Benton team. We play a tough Staley, Sherman South. So it definitely helps us build character and prepare ourselves for playoffs and whenever it's time to really bite down and play our best basketball of the season. So
Love it, man. Love it. When you obviously you said Division 1 is your goal, and today's college basketball is so different and exciting and awesome. When you're looking at a school, when you're thinking about that next level, what are some things you're looking at in terms of close to home, coaching? What are you looking for in your next college basketball?
yeah, I'm looking for a place where I can play, I can develop as a player and as a young man. A place where I'm not gonna get sugarcoated. Like I'm gonna be coached hard, tough hard, because I've always been coached hard my whole life. And like the distance part, I don't really care too much. Like far away, close to home, that really don't affect me too much. I just want to go somewhere I can play, have fun, develop as a player and as a man. So
Love it, man. I love it. We're getting close to the playoffs. We are less than a week away. Those standings, we could be seeing each other in another week or so, man. So def- definitely looking forward to that. Um, Kansas City basketball, one of my first jobs out of college, I covered high school basketball in Cleveland, and there's a lot of talent there, obviously. There's places like Seattle and obviously Brooklyn, Chicago, a ton of cities with hoopers. I think you can make an argument Kansas City is one of the more underrated ones in the country. If someone asked you what's it like to hoop in Kansas City, what would you tell them?
I say we got a lot of dogs. We got a lot of like a lot of dogs who just go out there and just go play hard. I think we're an underrated state. I think we get overlooked sometimes, but there's a lot of talent in the city out here. Kansas on the Kansas side and the Missouri side. It's definitely a lot of talent out here. We just got a lot of dogs, so it's good hoops for sure.
Love it, man. Love it. And Cam, Honestly, man, I appreciate you for joining this. I think you are one of the absolute perfect fits for this. We have so many guys doing so much for our city, putting us on the map. You know, you look at Keaton Wagler, for example, right? What a standard he is setting for the city. You have Eve Long at Olathe South, who's one of the top 10 prospects on the girls' side. Like, there's hoopers in Kansas City, man. So as you get forward, you know, this last regular season game you got coming up, et cetera, what's the mindset as a senior? You know, when you're an underclassman, it's like, okay, I got next year. There is no next year anymore, is there? There's as soon as that next week hits, you're guaranteed 32 minutes. So what is your mindset now as a senior compared to when you were competing to go to state as a junior and a sophomore?
My mindset now is like, to be honest, is kill or be killed. Like this the last go around, so I can't take nothing for granted. You gotta make every minute count, every second count. So it's really just kill or be killed.
All right, man. Cam, thank you very, very much for joining us. Hopefully, we're seeing you in a week or so, maybe. I have so much respect for the player you become each year. I think you've improved. And I honestly, if people ask me about you, I don't think you're anywhere near the player you're going to be, man. I think you're a special player. And like I said, when you're not playing Blue Valley West, excuse me, always rooting for you. So I wish you nothing but the absolute best moving forward.
Thank you, coach. Appreciate it for having me.
Absolutely. Have a good one, Cam.
You too.